Happy Friday, friends. I'm going to give y'all a minute to come in the chat. I can't wait until like 100 people just jump in right, like immediately. I love this. I love going live with y'all. We're about to get into some things. Sorry for the sweaty armpits. I just finished my nature walk. It was so wonderful. Everybody was so nice outside today. I mean, they're always nice, but, you know, extra nice on a Friday. Get in here, everybody get in here. Click like and click share. Click like and click share. Somebody's gonna need this on today. I need to find my other phone. I'm gonna grab my iPad real quick. Y'all hold on 1 second. Okay. Cause I wanna get the notifications when y'all get the notifications. Yay! Hey Natasha, happy Friday to you. And my phone died, so there's that. I'm not gonna hold you. Natasha, did you see my live from yesterday? I know you were here with us, but did you see it uploaded? Because I don't see my live from yesterday uploaded. I'm not saying anything, but I don't see my live from yesterday uploaded on my end. Can you tell me if you see my live from yesterday uploaded? Because we got into some things. Hey, Claudia. Got my girls here. Okay, in today's live, we are going to talk about, I know I told y'all I was going to hold off on doing my enema, but I didn't. I've done it 3 times. I've done it 3 times since yesterday. And I'm going to talk about each time. It's still there. My live from yesterday is on uploaded because I don't see it on my end. I was about to say, what's really good. Yes, I did see it in my newsfeed. Okay, well, let me check because I don't know why I'm not seeing my live from yesterday. Okay, well, okay, let's get into it because I'm going to talk about, I told you all yesterday that I bought the things to do a coffee enema. And I told you yesterday that I was going to wait till today to do it. But I did not. Not only did I do it yesterday, I've done it 3 times. 2 yesterday and 1 today. So I'm going to break down my enema situation. Then we're going to talk about dating on a juice cleanse. And a little sidebar. my mom knows I'm on a juice cleanse, and I think she watches some of my videos, but not all of them. And in one of my videos, I mentioned how expensive Kill Me Crazy is. And I was like, especially now that the Arden's Garden juices are on sale, I was like, the Arden's Garden juice is like $3 and change. For the same size bottle, it's $9 at Kill Me Crazy. I was like, it's so expensive. But Kill Me Crazy is literally right outside my door. How am I? Like, it's so much more convenient to go there. And I guess my mom remembered me saying that. And so my mom sent me money to get Kill Me Crazy. Isn't that so sweet? She was like, living luxury queen. So I get to, treat myself to some Kill Me Crazy today. Treating myself on my mom. Isn't that funny? Yeah, it's the little things. The little things. They mean so much. So glad to have her support for sure. Okay, let's get into it. I know, right? Please, we can have a little date. Let me know when y'all are in town. Okay, y'all. First of all, thank you so much for the gems. Y'all are really making this juice cleanse for me a level up, And do y'all see it in my face, or do y'all like feel it in my energy that I feel lighter? I feel so much better. And okay, because there's so much I want to say, and I'm trying to say it in order, but there's things that I don't want to forget. I want to say thank you to everyone who's given me advice. This juice cleanse is so much more rewarding and fuller, and it's more powerful, it's richer, it's deeper, it's more, it's like a deeper cleanse, it's more gratifying, it's just a better experience this go round because I'm adding so much to it. I was really restrictive my last go round simply because of ignorance. I didn't know all the components of it. I didn't know the additional components of a juice cleanse that I'm using now. And I was just like feeling so grateful this morning and expressing my gratitude because y'all are gonna, because I said my goal was to like clear out my intestines. And I feel like I got it cleansed last time, clearly. Like I was having bowel movements and things like that the whole way through. But I didn't feel like it was restorative enough, it was deep enough. And so my goal this time was to have a deeper experience. And y'all are about to have my intestines like clean as a whistle, right? With the juice cleanse that I'm doing, the gallon of water from Jump, the I always mispronounce the mucoid plaque drink that I detail in a short that I recently made. That concoction with, all the things that I mentioned in my last one. And then this coffee enema. I am about to be so clean. So thank you all so much for giving me that information. Most of it, like what you all have shared with me, I had no idea about. So I'm just truly grateful. Right? Y'all see it in my face. I was like looking at myself in the mirror just in these past 24 hours. I was like, I think I look prettier. Like, not like all glamour, but like refreshed. like rejuvenated and all the things. Okay, so I just wanted to say thank you first. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so let's get into, oh my goodness, let's get into the coffee enema, shall we? First, I should have brought everything over and I didn't. I want to show you the coffee enema that I purchased. Um and I forgot to include the links in the last video. Not that I forgot. I didn't see it uploaded to add the links. So I'm going to add the links today of the exact ones that I purchased in case you're looking for the same ones. But I mean, I'm sure all of them that have great reviews are great to use. So I did wash it. So, you know, everybody just relax. So I got this can one. What does it say? Medisential, whatever. I'll include the link below. And it has this long cord, right? And then there's this part. Let me not put it too close to the camera. Everything is sanitized and clean and everything. So basically, you know, you have your ground coffee, and remember, with your ground coffee, it needs to say that it's mold-free, it's light roast, finely ground. 3 tablespoons, boil that in a liter or less of water. That's how you cook it. You let the water boil, then you add the 3 tablespoons of coffee, let it simmer for 15 minutes, let it cool down till it's warm. Then you add 500 milliliters, whatever that is in ounces or cups or whatever kind of measuring tool you have, and add it in here. Okay, now let me talk about my first attempt. I heard somebody say the 500 milliliters, but I did not think it mattered because I've had hydro whatever, the little colon cleanser, whatever, and they pumped 5 gallons through me in the course of the session. So I was like, 500 milliliters, I'm about to do a full 1,000 milliliters, y'all. Okay, I put a new attachment on, but typically it has a lever. And if you turn the lever up, it closes. If you turn the lever back, it's fully open. If it's in the middle, it'll go like partially through. I mean, if you turn it this way, it's off, this way is on. So the faster you want the water to flow, the more closer to this end you want it, right? But I knew that, but for some reason I didn't think it mattered. So, okay, and then there's this clamp, and you can just, you see it's open, and you can just like secure it closed, and it blocks off the water flow as well. So my first go round, I added the coffee in here. It was like 1,000 milliliters or whatever, and then I got into position, and y'all, you know, you get on your right side, I used olive oil, put it on there, put it in like halfway, because the water comes out right here. The water comes out, so you need to insert it like further down. I mean, not the coffee, whatever. So it'll flow through, and it also has a hook, so you hang it up high so the coffee can come down fast. Okay, so the first go round, oh yeah. Okay. And if y'all don't need this tutorial, just let me know, it's fine. And then they give you this, and this is like a pre-cleanse. So you just fill it with water and you squirt it up, and then, you know, if there's any, bowel movements that need to come out, they'll come out, and then you do this one. So the first time, I had it set up right, and this is like a really weak tutorial. There's other tutorials on how to assemble your enema and stuff like that on YouTube. So I just want to tell you what not to do, because they didn't mention this, I don't think, in the videos that I watched. Okay, so I had it assembled, I inserted it, and I was like, okay, here we go. So remember, there's a lever on here. And I was told, turn it that way for the water to flow in. Turn it this way to cut the water off. I was like, okay, cool. I'm ready for the water to flow in. So I flipped it open, and it went rushing in my behind, like rushing in. And it felt like I was about to explode. So, um, and it was too much coffee in there. So I was like trying to hold it in, because not only do you have to allow it in, you have to let it sit in for like 15 minutes. And literally, my brain went blank. I literally wasn't even thinking about this lever switch. I just pulled it out. And coffee went everywhere. And it was I was like running to the bathroom, like trying to hold it, and like leaking everywhere. It was a disaster. Disaster. And I was like, I cannot believe this. I'm so embarrassed. So now when they say use 500 milliliters, use 500 milliliters. I was doing too much. And if you want to go back in and do another 500 milliliters, do that, because it was an explosion. It was an explosion. It was a nightmare. It was messy, and it was crazy. It was crazy. So I was like, let me do it again. So I cleaned everything up. I redid everything, and I tried it again. And this time I used like maybe 100 milliliters, like not a lot at all. Maybe like a half cup, maybe a cup, whatever that is. And then I did it again. And that was wonderful. That was great. I don't know if I was like relaxed enough, because I was still on edge a little bit from the previous thing. Oh, and okay, this is about to get nasty. Oh yeah, and I saw somebody use the bag. It was a clear bag, and I think the bags may be better, because they're thin, so all the liquid can go down better. Because with this thing, like, y'all can see it, so that the the hole is like right here, so there's still a little liquid, and then you have to like manually tilt it down for the rest to come out. But when it's in the bag, it just comes down, I think, better. So the bag is cool too. Okay, now this is about to get a little gross, so if you don't like want to talk about enema stuff, then don't. But from what I was researching, it detoxes your liver, right? It stimulates the vein that's connected to the liver from the colon. And then the colon just releases the toxins and flows out the colon. So, okay. Right. I was in my closet. I was not in the bathroom because I didn't want to lay on the hard floor. I wanted to be on like a cushiony carpet if I was going to lay there for 15 to 20 minutes or whatever. So, yeah, be as close to the toilet as possible. And if you need to lay down extra towels or whatever to be more comfortable, then so be it. But, the second go round, I made the necessary adjustments and stuff. Okay, but one thing that I wish I would have done, okay, y'all, it's about to get a little gross. My first time that I did my second and third time is, I wish, okay, because the coffee is a coffee color, right? Yeah, take a pillow and everything so you can be comfortable. So you can't really see your elimination. So I now have a strainer that's just for my enemas. And when I'm having an elimination, I'll eliminate through the metal strainer that I have. And that way I can see the elimination, like the coffee will go through and, I can flush it down and I can see the elimination and what, you know, the toxins and stuff and all the guck that's come out, what that looks like. Because honestly, I want to be able to see the mucoid plaque, really. And I know with my mucoid plaque like detox drink, yesterday I okay, Natasha, you're with me. I want to see what's coming out. It's really like satisfying. I know that sounds so crazy. Um, but I want to see what's no longer in me. Um, so after the first one, I didn't really feel too different, I don't think. But I did notice by how it felt, I did notice I had a bowel movement, but I couldn't really see it because the dark coffee like clouded everything. So then, oh yeah. So with the mucoid plaque detox drink that I had yesterday for the first time, I noticed within like 30 minutes I had like a full bowel movement. It wasn't mucoid plaque that came out, but it was a full bowel movement. I can tell because it was like there was like pieces that were hardened and stuff like that. So that detox drink, which I post in my previous short, along with like just drinking straight apple cider vinegar and water, if you're constipated or anything like that, that'll definitely get you right. So then I did my second one, and I told you it was much better experience, but I didn't use enough coffee. Um, and I just didn't have really much come out. So then the third one that I did this morning, I went through the full steps again, um, and I let it sit for 20 minutes. I used 500 milliliters of the coffee, and I played some like meditation sounds because it's important to be in a calm, relaxed state. And so I just, played my meditation sounds and just did some breath work, deep breathing in through my nose, holding out through my mouth slowly. And that was great. That was great. I feel like it kind of opens my body up to be able to receive, all of the processing that will help things release. And so I had my metal strainer again, and what was left was like a puddingy, muddy, greenish, brownish, just like mud pudding. And there was like some like pink, like mucus kind of buildup too. So I felt like that was part of what the toxins that were released from my liver, because I had already done these, so my colon tract was clear. Um, so it was really cool, satisfying. I don't know what you should say to that, but to be able to see that elimination happen in like a handful size. So I'm definitely going to at least do that for another week every day. And if things like lighten up, I won't do it as frequently. But if I'm still seeing a lot of like buildup come out, then I'm going to make it for the rest of my cleanse, which is going to be amazing, because I woke up this morning after having done the enema cleanse twice yesterday. I woke up this morning and I felt like I took an energy shot or like a pre-workout or something. Can't y'all hear it in like my energy right now? I feel like more alive, and I can tell during my sleep last night that, you know, my liver and my other organs were really able to rejuvenate and reset. And because I woke up feeling lighter, feeling brighter, like alert, having more energy. I was getting like the clarity in my mind was stronger. I was getting like more downloads on business ideas and other things that I can be working on. And the only adjustment that I've made is the coffee enema. So I credit it solely to that, which is super duper exciting. I had a feeling like, I had a knowing that it would be like a huge, like, acceleration in my cleansing process, but I didn't know how I would feel. And I feel like I even look different. Okay, what are y'all saying? Yes. Okay, what's in the drink? Hey, sweetie. Happy Friday. So in the drink, I use a tablespoon of psyllium husk, and I have it in the capsules, so I pop open the capsules and just, get it out till it's a tablespoon. And then I use a tablespoon of bentonite clay. And then I do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, the ones with the Mother Bragg's version. And then I do about 2 cups of distilled water. And I shake it up and I drink it down. Today I added 2 tablespoons of my liquid multivitamin. Today I added that. But yesterday I didn't. And then you shake it up and then you drink it down. And that'll unblock your intestines when you drink it regularly. And I placed an order today for activated charcoal, the ground activated charcoal. So I'll be adding that to, I believe it should get here on Sunday. So I'll be adding that to my mucoid plaque detox drink as well when I get that, for the added benefits of that. But that's my little enema story. Thank you all for being able to stomach it and please learn from my mistakes. It's super beneficial, but you got to be prepared for the things. Yes. I think I want to see what's coming out, because it's better to see it coming out than having it in, keeping it in. But sweetie, if you're on the detox, okay, can y'all hear me? I just had a phone call come in and it mutes my sound. But I don't know when I get my sound back. I should have went live from my other phone, but it was dead. Let me make sure y'all can hear me real quick. Hello. Okay, y'all can hear me great. Okay, thank you, Natasha. Okay, so that's my coffee enema experience, and I look forward to keeping you all updated if you want me to keep talking about it. But that is 50% of juicing, and I talk about that in my last video. Like, I went on a juice cleanse and I thought I was really doing it, baby. I did it for 60 days and you couldn't tell me nothing, and da 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 da. And then after watching the Gershon Miracle documentary, I realized, and listening to Natasha, that the other 50% comes from coffee enemas. So I was only doing a partial juice cleanse. Can you imagine dedicating 2 months thinking you're giving 100% and it's only 50? So if y'all remember, I had severe breakouts, severe acne, all types of acne in my chest and all over my face, because I was just pushing the toxins out into my system, but not eliminating them out. So they were just living and coming out in my skin. But anyway, enough of that. I am so like, I don't, oh, child. I feel like I need to calm down. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I recently started dating. And yeah, switching gears, a hard shift off coffee enemas and onto dating. Thank you for that, Natasha. Thank you. Yes, it's all a learning process. Just growing and evolving every day. So dating on a juice cleanse. And the thing is, if this was like a 7-day cleanse or a 10-day cleanse, I wouldn't really need guidance, but it's 2 months. It's 2 months, which is going to be fantastic for myself. Not so fantastic socially. I think that's been a theme of our talking points, navigating being on a juice cleanse and having a social life. So the guy I'm dating, he's so great. He's out of town. He's been out of town for about a week. He had a loss in his family, so he's out of the state. And so I told him, this is what I want to do. And he was like, I think that's great, and I really support you, and da-da-da-da-da. It's challenging, though, because in my mind, whether it's in my conscious or subconscious mind, I correlate dating with eating out and not eating, a salad or some type of smoothie or something like that. Like eating luxury food, like going to really fancy restaurants and ordering everything on the menu and and having, drinks too and dessert and all that jazz. So part of me is like a little disappointed. I'm not even gonna hold you. Part of me is a little disappointed because I feel like I'm not going to get the full dating experience because I'm not eating. So I really wanted to talk about it to get some advice, people. If you're watching the playback, drop down in the comments. How do I navigate the dating space on a juice cleanse? Has anybody ever dated and been on an extended cleanse? Because my mind goes to, well, we can do activities. We can go on nature hikes and we can take a class of some sort. We can just go sightseeing and things like that. We can go to Kill Me Crazy and grab a juice and, go for a walk. And all of that is fantastic. But do y'all have any ideas on like nighttime dates on a juice cleanse? So am I doing too much? So I'm bugging. Natasha said, sis, it's only 2 months. Relax. No, she didn't say that, but that's what I heard. Yeah, and I'm gonna get creative, and because there's like so many other interactive things that I want to research, and I'm a creative spirit. I like trying different things. So I'm doing too much. Just say I'm doing too much if that's what it is. That's part of my detox. Breaking out of the matrix of what dating is supposed to look like. Cool. Then just say that. No, but he's like, he's really Team Brianna, so I know he'll be down for whatever. So yeah, what are some cool things we should do? I was thinking of um like a painting class, or maybe, you know, when they do the I really don't want to get my nails messed up, I'm not gonna hold you, but when they do like the clay pottery or the like the ceramic, that's super cute, right? There's like so many different like mountains and nature hikes, and he already mentioned that he wanted to go to Stone Mountain. So, you know, nowadays juice bars are so prevalent. There's like one in every city. So he's gonna get on get on the juicing in a different kind of way, more than a supplemental way versus like in a, you know, solo kind of way. Yeah, he's Team Brianna, so we shall see. Yeah, there's so many like cool painting classes where, and they'll have like a calendar on their website, so you can see which picture they do each night, or you know, the nights that they have the painting class. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try the golden latte today. With it has oat milk in it and like turmeric and ground pepper at Kill Me Crazy. Have y'all ever had a golden latte? I'm super excited about that. That's gonna be like my little treat today. I don't know if it does anything for my energy, because I was like, if I take like some kind of stimulant, I am gonna be hanging from the chandelier. But what do y'all have planned this weekend? I know, and over the past week we've been talking about the challenges and being in social settings. What are we doing to get ahead of that? I know my daughter's gonna be with me this weekend, and um, a few of my girlfriends have already mentioned that they want to have play dates, which is great. Um, but typically they're like, yeah, we'll let the kids run around on the playground, and then we'll go to whatever Mexican restaurant or whatever, you know, Thai or whatever restaurant. So that's something that I am going to be more cognizant of, and make sure I pack my juices, make sure I'm hydrated. They know I'm on a juice cleanse, and I don't mind eating with, I mean, I don't mind sitting with people at restaurants, just as long as they're not weird. Like, it's okay, you're not going to hurt my feelings or anything like that. Like, eat, enjoy. Just don't be like, oh well, now I feel bad eating in front of you and da da da. No, eat, enjoy. Let's keep having a great conversation, enjoying the ambiance and all of that. And especially since this is my second go round, my girlfriends are more like, okay, Brianna's good. Like, I can, you know, eat and do my own thing and still have a great time. So that'll be good. Let's see. Okay, Natasha, how's your matcha latte? I never know if I'm pronouncing that right. Is it matcha or is it matcha? How's that? Hey, the Gapster, what's your name? Thank you so much for joining my live. And how did you find my channel? I'm always curious to know how people find out about me. Gabrielle, what a beautiful name. My daughter's middle name is Brielle, and I just love, you know, the strength in the name Gabrielle. How did you find out about my channel? And congratulations on embarking on your juice cleanse. It's going to be so restorative. And, you know, check out my videos from my first, I have a playlist of my first 60-day juice cleanse, especially the first video and like the last video. Oh, wow. Just Googling 60-day juice cleanses and I came up. That's fantastic. So I try to go live every day and typically between 9 and 9:30, but if I'm open to adjusting the time as needed. It seems like most people join my live towards the tail end. So I'm thinking I should start going live. Oh, and I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, so it'll be Eastern Standard Time when I'm talking about times. But most people end up joining my live towards the end of my life. So I'm thinking I should go live at 10 o'clock. Natasha, what do you think about that? So, Gabrielle, I recently found out that, yes, welcome, Gabrielle. I recently found out that you have to do coffee enemas too, in addition to your juice cleanse. So, watch my videos from this week, especially yesterday and today. I talk a lot about the coffee enema. And that's the other equal component to your juice cleansing process if you want a full flush out of all the toxins. It's gross. And I think I tried that in a tea with sea moss. And you know, sea moss is already like that strong algae taste. So mixing that with the matcha tea, whatever, was just like overwhelming for me. So I think maybe that has to do with why I didn't continue with it. But I was thinking about mixing it with throat coat tea because I like the licorice root taste. It kind of has like a sweetness to it. So I'm thinking if I mix that with a harder to drink tea, that it'll balance out. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, thank you. I'm so glad you're flexible, Natasha, because you're my rock. Right, Gabrielle. Oh my gosh. Gabrielle says she likes the fact that I talk about other components of the juice cleanse versus just, this is how you juice a carrot. This is how you juice an apple. Watch me drink it. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Yo, that would trip me out. I'm just like, y'all, how do you feel? Like, I want to know that this is mental torture because it is for me. So, Gabrielle, before I get off, like some quick highlights. Make sure you're drinking a gallon of water a day. Get a liquid multivitamin. Check out my shorts. Do the mucoid plaque detox drink. I don't use a juicer, and I know that's like my area of growth. I know I need to get a juicer, but the juice that I do buy is all cold pressed, none of the preservatives and stuff like that makes it bad. So I use Arden's Garden. If you're in Atlanta, where are you? Gabrielle, where are you? I use Arden's Garden and Kill Me Crazy for my juices. It's like fresh pressed juice. So, just drink the colors of the rainbow. You don't have, oh, you're in Canada? Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Do they have juice chains in Canada? Or how are you doing it? Are you juicing from home? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you're from Canada. I found a local. Okay, perfect. Because my issue was, I was like, oh, it's so much to go grocery shopping for all of the things. Clean them, cut them up, juice them, clean the machine, and do that every day. I was like, I just need to buy a bottle. But I will, I'll get there. I know people get on my case about that. Right, that's me. That's so me. I cannot believe you're from Canada. What time zone is that? Like, what time is it right now for you? It's 10:15 here. Gabrielle, I hope you're able to tune in my live every day. And in the meantime, go back and watch my videos. Oh, okay, so you're EST. Go back and watch my videos from this week, from the first day of my first juice cleanse. I have the playlist. This is called the second edition. The first one is just the 60-day juice cleanse. And I give you all the information because it's a little different for me this second go round. I still get hunger cravings and stuff like that, but not like the first go round. Yeah, I am so hype right now. I think the coffee enema, this is my third time doing it in less than 24 hours. And it's like I've gotten rid of so much toxins. My liver is able to like perk back up to life. This is my first time like cleaning my liver like that in 30 years. So definitely coffee enemas. And I mentioned, go back in this live if you're just now joining and see like the ingredients and the things like that that I use. And I'll also put a link to order the things. So I didn't go through like the step-by-step on how to insert it and do all that. But, you know, there's a lot of YouTube content on there. Y'all, I want to stay on and talk to y'all all day, but I just got a call from my business partner, so I need to get off here. I'm so excited I found your channel that I can watch every day. Yes, I'm so excited to have you join our conversation too. And feel free to ask all the questions because this is not one of those like channels where you know everybody's just holier than thou and stuff like that. Because I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? So we all kind of share information, help each other out, give some good tips and tricks and you know things to make it more rich and holistic and all of that. Yes, sometime between 9 and 9:30. I'm leaning more towards 9:30 now because I get more people coming in towards the 9:30, 10 o'clock mark. Gabrielle, do you have flexibility in your schedule? Yes. Sending all the positive energies to you, Gabrielle. We're so excited for you. So I hope those little gems helped you set the foundation. Okay, perfect. You're flexible. Well, Gabrielle, I'm about to get off, but once this uploads, it takes a while to render or whatever. But once it uploads, watch it from the beginning. Watch my most recent content and the beginning content from my last juice cleanse, and you will be good to go. And if you have any questions or if anything is hard or too daunting or whatever, let us know in the comments, and we'll get you right. All right, y'all have a fantastic day. Bye, everybody.